Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So I got an emergency job that popped into the shop, and I've done a video on this truck before. I just lost all the videos, so I'll give you guys a look over it, show you what I've done, and show you what we're doing today, and let you check out the progress on this truck. So 2011 Toyota Tacoma 4-door long bed, I believe. I believe that's the longer bed that they offer on these trucks. So customer uses it for hunting and has been adding a lot of accessories to it. And that's what we're doing today. So we got the tubular side steps. It's got a 3.5-inch lift with so total chaos with king shocks, reservoir shocks up front, method wheels, fake bead locks. We're running a 285 7017 ARB bumper, KC headlights on it. He put the Badland winch in there. We've got some light pods up front. Don't see any specific brand or anything. So he's got quite a bit into the truck. So he, I think we got a off-brand rear bumper. Let's see, or maybe just not a popular brand. Whatever that is, Vijay. Pretty actually nice looking bumper. He uses the shit out of this truck. So he originally came to me to get a quote on the lift kit. And I quoted him out, and I was like, I was a little bit more expensive and maybe a little bit further out on price or on time frame of getting it done. So he's got a deck system in this bed. So we'll show that. So the toolboxes that come all the way up to the top of the fenders. He's got a camper on here. He loads this truck down full of camping gear, hunting gear, and once he got all that loaded down, he took it to the lift shop, and it rides. For one, so I don't know how the lifts work, 3.5-inch up front, and we've got a few inch lift block in the rear here. So it rides really rough, and it squats really bad. So factory springs, these trucks have a shitty tow or a cargo capacity. So obviously it looks good with the lift like it is now. But once the camper, the deck system is on, just those two items empty lower this truck a lot. He wants to put a 1,000-pound elk in the bed. And then he also, once he loads that thing, this thing just squats really bad. And he says it hits bumps real hard, doesn't feel like it has much suspension, and it just bottoms out the leaf springs over the smallest bumps. So we've got a Bilstein, I would bet 5100s, and yeah, that looks like a Bilstein 15100 to me. So the reason my kit is more expensive is I knew what he did, and I quoted out Deaver leaf springs, stage 2 originally, and Fox 2.0 shocks, and it was Fox 2.0 reservoirs up front, and a little bit different lift kit. Deaver leaf springs are really expensive, and there's a reason for it. So that's what we're going to be doing here pretty soon. I ordered everything in, but right now he's scheduled in for Wednesday, it's Monday, to go on an elk hunt. And with the camper and everything and the deck system, he has no way of getting the elk into the back. So we're going to custom build a winch up above the deck system. Like I said, it comes all the way up here, so we can't bolt anywhere to the floor. He needs to still sleep in it every once in a while, so we can't take up any of his sleeping room. And Toyota beds are plastic fronts, plastic sides. That is not a bed liner. These are plastic sides with the metal hung on the side, and it's a plastic floor. So pretty smart design, but makes it very hard. So we're going to put a 2,000-pound winch up here and be able to drag an elk up a ramp onto the deck system. So we're gonna custom build everything, and some little redneck engineering going on, but hopefully it'll give the winch out before it'll hurt anything back here, because everyone else told them it can't be done, the bed's gonna get jacked up, everything like that. But we've got a good design. Me and the guys went through and made a really good design on it, and they are cutting the pieces right now with the plasma, and we're gonna start getting everything together. All right, here it is, past my bedtime. It's dark, finally finished welding and fabricating. So I was using this Milwaukee electric grinder because it's convenient. Let's see. I don't know where the hot part is, but it's definitely where your hand is. Let's see if I can find the hottest place on it. Definitely up this way. Down. This thing's freaking cooking. There it is. Somewhere in this area, right where your hand goes. So hottest temperature is 155 degrees. Oh, it's that well? It's actually cooled down. Couldn't even touch it before. Hottest place is like right in there. Let's see if I can get this gun to turn back on. It's not gonna go any higher than that, but it was freaking cooking a minute ago. Anyways, so this is it. So Toyota bed is tapered, so that helps a lot with this, so it'll come out. And then the deck system will come up here, winch will slide in here. So I just got done prepping everything for paint, and I'll paint it and then install it tomorrow. And of course there's some other work to do, but we just welded on these guys. These say they're like, I don't know where the package is at, but they say they're like 1,200 pounds a piece or 5,000 pounds combined. So that's what I told them, is you're gonna run your winch cable out, use a sheave, and then come back to this guy. I don't even know where I think I showed the winch. So I'm not supplying the winch. So there's the winch there. Somewhere I've got the thing that I built that holds it all, but that was the whole purpose, to have a receiver hitch so we could move it, because I know that winch can't be that reliable. But so now we just got to figure out if it's stout enough. It feels really stout. We'll install everything and do a test, but for now I'm gonna paint it and let it sit overnight. Alright, here's a look at it all complete. So we got rack up top for them mounted, got the camper mounted, got the deck system in there. We got our jumper cables for the winch that'll go all the way up to the battery, even when the winch is in the hitch. We got a ramp. Our ramp is a little bit too short, so I'm gonna have to get him a longer ramp. Let me climb up in here. So that's it. It looks simple when it's done. A little bit dirty in here right now, but you can see the plates go, where's my finger at? The plates go down here beside the bed. They bolt into the rail system right here. Still maintains everything else. We got some extra hooks for him to bring the winch back to. Reach back there. That 2-inch receiver is just above the box. So everything turned out good. Alright, so we got the winch hooked up to the Jeep. We got the other cable sent back to our bar here. We got a full wrap. Remember, this is not to pull vehicles around, this is just to pull animals up here, but hold the brake a little bit. cable bound up now. All right, I'm gonna go deliver the vehicle to the customer. He's going to leave in a few hours, throw his stuff in, go on his hunting trip. So that was just a small test to basically show me that it's not really flexing. Nothing is super crazy. So customer's gonna do the rest of the test for me. He knows that I was in the camper because I want to see everything and make sure that it's not moving. You could stand outside of the truck, stand pretty far away, so he won't need to be in the way of it. And then he knows, you know, he's gonna do the rest of the test for me. He knows what's safe and what's not safe. So he's gonna go on a hunt now, go bag him an elk, pull it up in there, let me know if there's any changes I need to make, and then he's got to come back and I'll put the rear leaf springs, the rear shocks, and the rear locker in for him, and he's scheduled in for another time on that. So we'll do a before and after on that stuff, and then maybe I'll get him to send me some videos or pictures of all the camping gear and the elk in the back and see how it holds up with that. And then he's going on one more elk hunt, someone else's tag, one or the other. Either this is someone else's tag or the next hunt is someone else's tag. So same thing, he'll go out hunting, get another elk, and that it'll have leaf springs that time. So we'll do a before and after, and I'll let you guys know what he thinks of the leaf springs, stage 3 Devers, and Fox 2.0. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this might help someone out there with one of these Toyota with the plastic beds. These things are extremely hard to figure out how to bolt things to be strong enough to where it's not gonna destroy the bed. But we'll see how this one holds up, and I'll do a review or something in a year from now. This guy hunts a lot, so this is what he does every weekend: is hunts, fishes, 4-wheel drives, camps, shoots, hikes. I mean, this is what he does for all the freaking time. So he'll be using this truck a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you can, and we'll see you on the next video.